It's a pile of junk again. I just wanted to make a video for anybody that builds models, RCs. If you use aluminum soda cans and you don't want to strip the anodized coloring off of the cans, you can get these bare aluminum from these energy drinks called Ghost energy drinks. This is a Sour Patch. They have a blue can. It's blue or red. This is red berry, which tastes like fruit punch, and me and my son both like them. And they're actually kind of cheap, but I wanted to show how to get this can to look like this can. Just a really easy little hack. If I can find my X-Acto blade. What in the world? Alright, not funny. I have somehow misplaced my X-Acto knife. Okay. Did I drop it? Flashlight says no, it's not anywhere near my chair. Okay. My X-Acto knife has walked away. Let me see if I have. No, I'll just use this. I don't see a blade anywhere. There's a blade. Alright. No X-Acto blade, but razor blade. This is a plastic label on this can. So I'm just going to cut a light line down the label, and there is no glue on these labels. Now, it doesn't peel off straight down that line unless you go all the way through, which I'm not trying to scratch the can. I was watching some model car videos, so I'm kind of burned out on doing the RC stuff for now. So I've been working on model cars, my 125 scale kits, and watched this one guy's video. I've seen it before where he uses soda cans to make grills and other things for his NASCARs. I don't remember. This is how this is coming off. Crazy. I don't remember his channel name. I watch a lot of different model car builder videos. Don't discriminate on anybody that does anything really. Like y'all, watch all your builds that I can. But anyway, now I have another bare aluminum can. So if you're building model car stuff or radio control stuff and you want bare aluminum, I'm trying to find, there's a third one down here that's already stripped. I don't know where it went. This is always a mess. Anyway, so it's just an energy drink can called a Ghost. And I've got one more with label. Oh, I found the third one that's stripped. So Ghost, Sour Patch flavor, red berry. Just rinse it out. And they're actually pretty healthy from what I've been reading. can see all that. Anyway, I like the flavor. It kind of reminds me of a Hawaiian Punch, but I've been scratch building some model car stuff. Scratch built 90% of what's going on here. This is the, oh, what is that little car? Kurtis. The little Kurtis. Revell. I want to call it a midget racer. I stretched it. I don't have the box handy, it's on the other side of the room, otherwise I'd show it, but I stretched it from here to here and made it longer, added all of the bar, the small bar on the bottom, made some little braces there and there for the, there, right here and right here for the suspension links. It's the stock Kurtis kit, straight axle links, rear axle. I just changed the wheels and tires. One of these wheel halves is resin cast. I made these years ago. One half of each wheel. I had one wheel, so I cast the other halves. So one half of the wheel is plastic, one half is resin. These were off of a 132 scale Indian motorcycle, I think. The tires were, and the wheels, but I had lost one wheel. The front roll bar piece, rear roll bar piece right here, this one right here, and this one, and this entire chassis pan, floor pan, and firewall is out of the Ohio George Montgomery multi-Maverick funny car. Using that, I made the roll bar hoop. All of this is styrene rod. Added some small pieces here. I've got quite a bit to go on it still. What I'm doing is making basically a fuel altered what if car, I guess you'd say. Here's the steering setup I'm working on. But it's going to be like a what if, because it's really small chassis. But what if somebody back in the day built an altered with a really small chassis and put a wild monster camera in it, supercharged? I mean, it would be absurd, but you know, there's my body for it. I'm going to go ahead and build it with this body. I've used this on multiple of my RCs, including the Gammy, mostly the Gammy, but I was going to turn it into a rat rod with that chassis that's back there, and just kind of changed my mind on that. Set my phone back up. I'll show what else I've been working on. Of course, I'm going to have to make a mess here, or should I say clean it up, move some of the stuff over so I can set this other car up here. I own a real 1969 Ford Falcon two-door sedan that I've been planning to rebuild for my daughter to have when I'm dead someday. Just putting it bluntly. And no, this is not my X-Acto knife. That's a Scriber thing that I made. let's see, where is it? I made this years ago also. Here's a chassis. The large tubes on this are actually sprue. The sprue pieces. Just found some good ones, and I have a lot of handmade parts for this, and a really wild camera engine that was in it, but I've since taken it apart. But anyway, I digress. I've been working on a really old mint condition 66 Falcon, which my dad owned a red 66. A lot of photo etch parts and stuff here I've had for a long time. Anyway, this is a 66. I've got the 69 stock car, and here's what I've done to the stock car hood. I filled in the hole, and I've been working on getting those grooves to give me a stock shape of the hood. And this is actually 2 layers of round plastic. You can see I even worked on the back side to get the right shape. Just been sanding on it. It's nice and smooth here, nice and smooth on top. There's a little bit more I need to take down on this side. This side's really close, so just trying to get a stock hood with, and still have the hood pins. The 69 hood actually fits the 66 Falcon perfectly. If anybody has the older bodies and you don't want that hood that came with the kit, this hood actually fits it perfectly. And the grill and bumpers, they all fit. So anyway, I took apart, well, not took apart, but I parted out a Daddy Warbucks model kit, Ford Falcon. It's a 65, I think. What I'm planning on doing, and I've already got my engine started, I'm doing, this will be basically a Hypo 289. I've started making my taller valve covers. It's just by combining 2 sets. It's a modified intake. Giant carburetor. Anyway, that's engine and transmission. And it's actually not the stock transmission that comes with it. This is the engine out of the '67 Mustang GT, and I don't remember what any of these kits are. I've got boxes of kits that I've had for years, but it's the C4 out of Street Rod, I think. So kind of just adapted that to that motor engine. Let's see, the 66 Falcon dash. I have the dash for this body and the body, and that's it. I bought them from eBay. I didn't get nothing else of that kit. The guy was parting the entire kit out. This is a vintage, very vintage kit. I don't know the last time they made these, but this one was literally mint condition. This thing was flawless. There wasn't a scratch on it, and it's still barely got any scuffs or scratches. There's a little bit right here, but it's all where I can clean it up. It's dusty because I've been working on stuff, but still a very high quality, very good condition body. Anyway, this is the stock dash. I don't know how good this is going to show up. That's the stock dash for the 66 Falcon. This is the stalker dash for the 69 Falcon Stalker, and they're quite a bit different. So just wanted to show that real quick. What I'm planning on doing though is I have already chopped up, stretched, and started modifying the Daddy Warbucks Falcon chassis, because I'm working on a different chassis for my Daddy Warbucks body. But this one, here's what I'm doing here. Get this back set up. These are the big monster Goodyear slicks. The tires or the wheels came out of the Big 10 bear, what was it, bear bait, 55, 56, whatever, Ford pickup. But here's this is my roll cage that I made, and those are all to simulate roll cage pads, the thicker pieces. So it probably won't sit up here right. I have to do quite a bit more work on the chassis. It's not sitting right in the body. It doesn't sit the way it should. And I'm not building this to fit in the Daddy Warbucks interior tub, because that tub doesn't fit right. But I knew it was going to fall. I haven't made any mounting points for this chassis. I'm just kind of setting it on here. Oh, come on now. I know how my dad was, though, and his 66, had he not had financial problems, medical problems and whatnot, he would have never sold the car. It would have probably ended up at least mini tubbed, and he used to have a Maverick drag car that was basically mini tubbed. Actually, I think it was stock wheel tub. See, he just had massive tires under it. Mavericks have a lot of tire space, but Falcons don't. There's not much clearance in a Falcon wheel well. My 69 that I used to own a long time ago, I never changed the stock size wheels. The one that I've got out in the backyard, it's beyond project status at this point. I have no idea which way I'm going to go with the build. If this thing will cooperate, though, and get it to set up, I have to be very careful, drop this body down so it don't fall. Alright, there we go. So that's what I'm doing with my 66 Falcon model kit. It will sit lower in the back, especially. The Daddy Warbucks chassis gives it some tubs, and it just looks awesome to me. That's a 66 Falcon, though. Daddy Warbucks, that's on the other side of the room at the moment. Let me go ahead and put this up, and maybe my phone won't run out of space and I can jog across the room and grab it real quick. It's a different kit now, not even close to what it used to be. I have the Wild Child kit also. I'm not building the Wild Child kit anytime soon. That was my brother's favorite year model, Ford Falcon. Y'all can hear me. Noisy chair. Alright. That's the kit that I parted out for the chassis for the 66. Daddy Warbucks. It's a 65 Falcon gasser. There's the body. Nice and level. It's got a little twist in it, not much. And this has been a kind of a back burner, top secret thing that I've been doing just for myself, no contest or nothing in mind. Funny car, made out of a gas or altered wheelbase. If I can get this roll cage set up here, I'll get the body on it. That's where I'm going with Daddy Warbucks. It's a 427 Fairlane engine with a modified intake. I can't remember, or not, I said modified, but it's out of the intake is out of a stock car NASCAR. I don't remember what it is. I have modified the chassis slightly. I think this was, oh, I just realized that's off on that side. The traction bar. It's supposed to be down here. If anybody sees this and recognizes